morning, I'm Vivian, Executive Producer of InsureTech Connect Asia, and I'm joined with Andrew, CEO of Income.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
How's your morning? How's it been?
It's been an invigorating start, starting the first panel of the day, sharing ideas with our panelists, as well as meeting up with friends, as well as potential new partners.
That's great to hear. Okay, I'll jump right into the first question. What are the opportunities for insurers and banks in today's digital age?
Insurers and banks. I think traditionally insurers and banks work, in a way that insurers actually tap into the customers of the bank. But I think with the advent of technology or technology-enabled experience, as well as the fluency of our customers, I think there needs to be a rethink in terms of how insurance actually work with banks, because of the increasing adoption of online mobile banking, as well as the banks, I think, beginning to be more open to ecosystem partnerships. Yeah. I think that actually will enable the insurers to be more embedded within the journeys of the bank's purchase journeys. Yeah. I think to cite a couple of examples, like our collaboration with TPBank in Vietnam, where we have actually embedded our insurance solutions into their customers' journey. Right? I think, and another example was actually our collaboration with TrustBank in Singapore, where we actually embed Tribe, our subscription-based insurance, within the journeys of TrustBank. And what we have observed as well is that when the journeys are embedded within the bank's customer's journey, the conversion and the traction are actually higher than if it was an individual journey, right, for the same customers. I think that actually bodes well for the insurers, right, as well as providing a avenue to rethink how insurers actually can work with the banks.
Okay. So what's your take on how Hive by Income is plugging gaps in the region?
Hive by Income, I think there are three areas. First area for Income is that through the establishment of Hive, which is our insurance as a service platform, it has enabled Income to actually branch overseas as an InsureTech, right, as opposed to us as an insurer in Singapore. And I think through that, we are able to form partnerships in Indonesia, Vietnam, Thailand, and Malaysia. But for insurers and digital platforms, I think what we provide as a subscription-based platform, it allows them to actually embark and explore onto new insurance innovations, right, at an affordable rate, right, without them actually having to relearn the entire journey that we've been through. Actually, them adopting the platform that we have actually built and innovate and ideate to relevant propositions for their respective countries, and not just within the whole country, but also different areas within the country. Because I think for the customers, I think what Hive provides, which is also what we have learned as a test bed in Singapore, is that we are able to deconstruct insurance, lower the barrier of entry for the customers, and thereby I think encouraging participation for their participation into insurance. And with technology, I think there's ability actually for countries outside of Singapore to bridge the geographical divide, right, so that the distribution and reach of insurance products and services, I think, can be much more easier, much more accessible.
Yeah, you mentioned a lot of partnerships, and it's very exciting for Hive.
Yes.
What's the next step for Hive by Income in the region? Hive
definitely is supporting our regionalization ambition. Our immediate peripheral is already Southeast Asia. That's why that's what I mentioned earlier. We have partnerships in Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia. So definitely it helps us in our regional aspirations. But Hive, it being a digital platform, is actually geographically agnostic. Right? So we can actually be partnering with anybody around the globe. And definitely, I think, more importantly, is really the ability to find like-minded partners who understands and appreciate our proposition, and the ability to actually innovate together with us to conceive relevant propositions for each of their own respective countries.
Okay. How about what's your impression like for the industry this year, and what's your outlook like for next year?
I think the COVID definitely helped in terms of raising the awareness and appreciation for insurance, especially health insurance. So that has actually helped to actually drive the growth in the insurance sector over the last 2 years. But the recent market developments in terms of high interest rates, high inflation have actually put a dent for product lines like savings and investments. However, we still see very healthy growth in the health as well as general insurance, in particular personal lines. That's I think not just in Singapore but also in the region as well.
Okay, that sounds very promising, especially
It
for
is.
our region. Thank
Definitely.
you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you. Thanks for
Thank
having me.
you.